Welcome to the Asian Idols channel. I'm Cherry. Today, our video features the following exciting content. What do you think
Tiffany
about
Tang
this topic?
spotted makeup-free at a Beijing supermarket. Natural elegance shines as Peng Guanying accompanies her. After the scene was shared online, it quickly sparked discussion. Yet the focus of the conversation was not simply on the fact that a celebrity had been spotted, but on the striking sense of unfiltered realism it conveyed. In the supermarket, Tang Yan appeared unusually quiet. She made no effort to avoid attention and showed no desire to stand out, instead moving slowly along the shelves, carefully comparing prices and freshness. Her state stood in sharp contrast to the polished leading lady image fixed in the public memory. Barefaced, dressed in a loose jacket, with her hair casually tied back, she looked far more like an ordinary middle-aged woman in the city, busy, tired, yet still attentive to the small details of daily life. It was precisely this contrast that caught many onlookers off guard. Some privately remarked that she no longer looked young, but that very fact made her feel real. The entertainment industry's expectations of female actors often remain trapped in ideals of agelessness and perpetual youth. When Tang Yan appeared in public in this natural state, controversy was almost inevitable. Seen from another angle, however, it was simply a natural reflection of her current life stage and the role she is choosing to portray. Peng Guanying stayed by her side throughout. He did not seek the spotlight or perform for the camera, but quietly pushed the shopping cart and offered small, instinctive gestures of care. Whether tidying up groceries or lightly supporting her arm when she bent down, his movements felt practiced and unforced. These unscripted interactions reminded many of the married couple they portray in the upcoming drama The Life of This Moment, not defined by grand romance, but by everyday familiarity built over time. In fact, the supermarket encounter was part of the drama's filming process. The Life of This Moment focuses on the realities faced by middle-aged couples: mortgage pressure, parenting responsibilities, career choices, and the slow erosion and rebuilding of intimacy amid daily routines. Unlike many glossy urban romance dramas, it aims for a grounded, realistic perspective. What Tang Yan and Peng Guanying revealed in the supermarket scene felt like an early glimpse of that tone. Looking back at Tang Yan's career, her transition from fantasy heroines and sweet, idealized roles to more stripped-down, deglamorized characters has been gradual. Aging, shifts in personal life, and waves of public scrutiny have all pushed her to reassess her place in the industry. Rather than clinging to familiar territory, she appears increasingly willing to choose roles that resonate with her lived experience. Peng Guanying's evolution is equally noteworthy. Once typecast as villains, he has spent recent years deliberately broadening his range. Playing an ordinary, domestic husband this time marks not only a change in roles, but also a recalibration of how audiences perceive him. Although The Life of This Moment has yet to announce its broadcast date, the footage and on-set glimpses already circulating have generated strong anticipation. Viewers are no longer focused solely on whether the actors look flawless, but on whether the story feels authentic and emotionally credible. Perhaps, just as seen in that supermarket, when celebrities step away from filters and return to everyday life, it becomes easier to believe that the stories they tell on screen truly reflect the lives of ordinary people.
If this is your first time watching our channel, please hit the subscribe button to support us. Thank you.